So good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon, Suman. So, how are you?
I'm not well today. I don't know. I'm feeling little bit under the weather.
Okay, there's a change of the weather, maybe just because of this, you know,
Mm,
because it's been cold down, no? So, and you are wearing some woolen or not?
yeah, I'm wearing warm t-shirt, I can say. And I also, before starting this session, I also wear jacket, but just I put off.
Yeah. Or,
Yeah.
you should be concerned about this health, sometimes, due to this cold weather, our health, it declines it with, and we have the effect of this weather very soon. You should be like every time be covered, with these woolens and all that.
Yeah,
So,
I
so
laid off from morning. I I covered the blanket and lay down. Just when I saw your message, then I wake up and comb my hair. Then I sit.
okay, okay. So, what
Yeah.
do you want?
So we are meeting second time, right, ma'am?
Here's the second time today. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. So I would like to again brief introduction for my new viewers. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, and it's just a minute. Somebody was calling. Okay. So, thank you so much, Suman, for letting me give an introduction to you and for your viewers too. So, I'm Alka, connecting you from Lucknow, the capital of UP, and I'm a postgraduate in English. In my family, I have two sons. They are married, and my husband is a retired banker. About my hobbies, I love to read, listen to music, and interact with different people nowadays. Yeah, it's about me.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Good to know about you. Okay, so let me tell you my brief
Yes,
introduction. So, as
yes.
you know that I am Suman. I am from also Uttar Pradesh, but I raised in Chandigarh. Currently, I live in Delhi because I got married here. Yeah, and I have done graduation, and apart from that, I have done NTT diploma. Currently, I'm doing masters in English literature. Simultaneously, I'm also running a YouTube channel which name is Learn English with Suman. Over there, I uploaded English conversation video. Yeah, that's all about me. Thank you, ma'am.
You are doing masters in what you are doing masters?
English literature.
Okay, so this is your previous year, right?
Yes, this is my first year.
Okay, very nice. Okay. So
Hmm.
like nowadays also you have 2 years for masters, right?
Yes, 2 years. Hmm.
And for post graduation 3 years, or it has been
Yes.
2 years. I don't know much about like what's the pattern, these
Oh,
days.
when I did that time 3 years, and now I think 4 years. It's policy change.
Okay, that's too much. 4 years is too much.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I am not sure, but I heard about this. I'm not damn sure about this. Yeah. Okay, ma'am. So how was weather there?
Yeah, it's pretty cold nowadays. December and January, they are on the extremes. Yeah. So when we had like temperature in two digits, like 15 or 14, that time it was bearable. But now the temperature, like minimum temperature we have in a single digit, like 8 and 9, and sometimes
Mm,
7. So it's extreme cold. Yeah. And we
yeah.
people like at this age, we feel so cold. Yeah. So, so that is why I asked you, are you wearing woolens or not? Because it's too cold. And you are connecting me from where?
Delhi.
Delhi.
Delhi. Mm-hmm. Delhi.
Oh, Delhi also, yeah, it's extreme. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Here is also 7 temperature. Okay, ma'am. So, I would like to know about you. Which weather do you like more, and what kind of face challenge in this season?
Sorry? Once again, please.
Mm-hmm. My question is that which weather do you like more? And second one, nowadays winter is going on. So in this age, what kind of challenges have you faced?
Okay,
Are you
okay, okay.
facing? Sorry, yes.
Yeah, right. I have faced also. I'll tell you everything about that. I like winters and even summers, but not extremes. I want to like summer should be mild and like winter should be mild, not that strong winter or strong heat. Though the weather we are not, I mean to say they are not bearable. Like summers also, it's not bearable if we have like extreme hot. And about the winters too, if it's extreme cold, it's unbearable. For me, at least at this age, I would say, if I go somewhere out to attend some function or I like come and I come back like in the late hours, okay. And if I have to like attend any function in the lawns or parks somewhere else, definitely when I return home, I will face like some headaches or vomiting or like upset stomach. Anything can happen with me. Last time I had been to like Bareilly, and Bareilly is much colder than Lucknow if we compare. So yeah, there was a housewarming, so we had to go there. And like in the open lawns, there was a huge lawn. In that lawn, the party was there. And it was too late at night when we had a dinner. And it like
Mm-hmm.
we were literally shivering. I wore so many, like my full coat was there, my head was covered, everything well covered. But still, I felt when I came return home, like the next day I came back to Lucknow. And once I came back to Lucknow, I laid on my bed. For 15 days, I was lying on my bed. I was so much, I had a great impact of that weather. Vomiting
Mm-hmm.
and vomiting and fever and all that. So I was not well for 15 days. So that is out of concern. I ask you, are you wearing or not some woolens? Because last only I had my health issues, just because of this weather. So sometimes I tell my husband, better we leave Lucknow and go to that place which where we can bear, we can tolerate that winter or summer. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, what if we have like sufficient plenty of financial condition? If our condition was that good, I would hire a house somewhere in the hills, and yeah, then I would go there in the summers and like
Okay.
winters also. And I would go to some resort or some on hillside in Maharashtra or anywhere where there was not so hot, heat, I would say. So
Mm-hmm.
this is what, yeah, with extreme weather I face a lot. Yeah.
All
So this,
right. Okay.
but I love both the weathers, but not those extremes. See,
It's same
nowadays
from
October
my
is
side.
best. October is best. March is best.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These two,
March and August,
April,
September,
yeah,
October, these 3 months are also very quite good.
yeah,
Not summer or nor cold.
yeah. And even rainy season, I don't like extreme. Like it's going on raining for days and days, and we miss that sunshine. So that weather also it gives us a depressing mood to be stay in house only. We are confined
Yeah,
in the house. We can't
and
go
in
anywhere.
outside too much. I didn't
Roads.
remember that.
You mean to say
Mm,
that everywhere is water logging and dirty everywhere on the roads? We
yes.
can't move safely over there. Yeah. So these
Even
are
when we go suddenly outside, so some roads are blocked, some drains are blocked, so we are
yeah,
not feeling go to outside. We don't
correct.
feel good to go outside, and sometimes स्मेल अजीब सी आती है जब बारिश बहुत कंटिन्यू होती है.
Okay, yeah. What you mean to say? You can use a Hindi word. It doesn't matter. Sometimes we can use. तब आप क्या बोलना चाहते हो?
यही कि मैं बोल रही हूँ जैसे कंटिन्यू बारिश होती है ना तो बहुत ही अजीब सी स्मेल भी आने लग जाती है ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब
Yeah,
ये नहीं सिर्फ कहीं विलेज एरिया में हो या और पर्टिकुलर कहीं सिटी में भी ऐसा होता है, अगर कंटिन्यू बारिश हो रही है ना।
Yeah, the surrounding, no, it's like unpleasant, you would say, no, something not pleasant, you know. So
हम्म।
yeah, it happens, you know, yeah, many times. Yeah.
यस यस।
Yeah.
So have you taken your lunch?
Yes, rest. You're asking about rest?
No, no, lunch, lunch.
Yeah, lunch I had. After my lunch only, I'm here, you know. Just after, when I have my lunch, I wash my hands and I be here with you all people. I try to take conversation like two, at least in a day. Up to three to six. Yeah.
Okay. 3 to 6 you
Yes.
available.
Yeah, that is my free time.
Okay. So what is
So
your rest time?
sorry.
What is your rest time? Do you take rest in a day?
No, no, never, never. After my lunch, I just sit here only, you know, with my with my mobile on the tripod. So I'm here only from 3 to 6. I never go to bed. I mean to say, I never go to sit also on my bed. No, the whole day. At night only I go to bed when I want to sleep. Only that time. Once I get up, and then only I'll go to bed when I want to sleep at night. Not before that. No.
Wow, that's a great. Okay, so at what time do you go bed at night?
Sorry. What time?
At what time usually you go to bed
Okay, okay. Between 12 to 12:30.
and wake up?
Wake up 7:30 or 8 nowadays actually. Sometimes like 8:30 also. Like the day before I got up around 8:30. So 8:30 was quite late for me. But I tried to get up at 7 to 7:30.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because you also go to the bed very late, 12:30, between 12 or 12:30.
Because
Also,
we watch KBC. Then after KBC, watching KBC, then I have my dinner. So it becomes very late, you know. Yeah.
oh wow, you fond of watching KBC, right?
Yeah, I'm too fond of watching KBC, but my husband, he plays along. You know, there's an option to play along with KBC. We can play on the mobile. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So
okay.
we both play that time from 9 to 10:30. So that 1.5 is quite busy for us. Yeah.
Okay, I also love to watching KBC, but nowadays when from my started my YouTube channel, so I quit my whole I guess a serial
Yeah,
KBC
that
Sharma.
time.
So, yeah,
And
because
also
whatever
hobbies.
I have free time, so I usually spend time on my YouTube. So that's the reason everything is messed up.
Yeah, it's with me also. See, as I told you, I love to hear music. I love to read a lot, but sometimes I can't hear to my favorite singers. You know, and there are some few of the singers of mine to whom I wish to listen every day. I never get bored, you know, to listening to them. But nowadays, you know what happens? We are so busy with this. It keeps us occupied. There's YouTube and all that things, you know. So we don't get
Mm.
time to listen those songs and to read a lot. But yeah, I find time to anyhow. I find time to read also. Like every day, I try to read at least one story. There's a book of mine. It's lying somewhere. Yeah. So that magazine of mine, I try to read it every day for half an hour. I will read, but I will read it. Yeah.
Magazine, you love to read magazine. So do you
Magazine,
like
any novel
uh,
also. Any novel. Not any novel, I would say. I'm very fond of reading novels of Chetan Bhagat.
okay, all right. So do you read in English or in Hindi?
English only, English. Totally in English, yeah. You know,
Oh,
I tell you one thing. I purchased a book on Amazon, and that book was of Munshi Premchand, and it's still lying there. And the story's name, that book's name was Bade Ghar Ki Beti or something like that. You know. So when I started reading, I just read only 2 pages. I felt so boring, and the words were so difficult. Those Hindi words, na, they were so advanced Hindi words. You know. I just left that book there only. It's lying there. I was not able to read it, you know. I tried to
Uh,
read, but I was not able to read it. So I didn't find
mhm,
it interesting. If the language is simple, then I like to read. So, but
mhm.
the language was quite tough.
Yes, yes. I also try to inculcate my habit reading because reading is really very essential part and it's
Correct.
really very helpful for our speaking part. So
Yes.
yeah, I
I
try to
did like,
inculcate earlier. Earlier I was not able to, I can say, take out time for reading, but last 1 month I started reading. But I started reading with my son because he also need to me. When I said to him, "Beta, please read at least one story," but he don't want to sit alone. He don't want to read alone. So I sit beside him. Then he started reading. Then I said to him, "One page you read and one I." Then we
okay,
read.
yeah, he too will find it interesting. No, if you read one page, he will read one page. It's a sort of a game. No, he's reading and again you are reading. So he will find
Yes,
interested. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, right.
that's
Even
nice.
he don't want to read alone, and he is not too much fond of reading. But when I said to him, one page you read, then one page I, then he uh, take interest.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I told you, in this way he will find it very interesting, and he will love to play with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, do you work for new vocabulary also? Do you try to learn words?
Yes, I try to learn new words, and as well as my son also.
Okay, very nice. That's good. Okay. You can
Hmm.
form an environment in your house, you know, with your son because he goes to
Yes.
school. So, do you try to talk to him in English?
Yes, I try to speak with him English, but he never try to speak with me. Sometime when he is moody type. When he mood, then he try to talk. Otherwise, he come from school 1:30 or 2 o'clock. He love to spend time with granny, and then 2 to 4. Then I started teaching 4 to 6. Then I busy, and after that I always again busy for cooking and washing, taking tea. So
Yeah, yeah.
I have very least time to spend with him. So whenever he come to me, then I talking about their study, their homework. So they get bored from me
Yeah, I
because
can
I'm
understand.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nowadays I'm not able to do with him fun because of my I can say busy schedule. Because YouTube takes too much time to upload the
Yes.
video, editing the video.
It takes a lot
So.
of time, really. And there's so
Mhm.
much. If you
It
have a child, you know, so you have a small child, so you have to like devote your full care to him. You know. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
It
your in-laws
sometimes it
your in-laws,
sorry.
they are with you.
Yes, yes. I live in a joint family. My in-laws, my brother-in-law live with me.
Okay, that's good.
Hmm.
Okay. Once even I was in a joint family of 9 people. There were 9 people in my house, but my in-laws
Okay.
passed away. Like yeah, and my brother-in-law passed away. My sister-in-law is there in Kanpur, and my sons went to other city for a job. So who has left? My husband and I'm here. Only 2 people are in Lucknow. Like we have a house in Kanpur. Like my sister-in-law is there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, ma'am, can you tell me what is the difference between, as you mentioned, you are that time lived 9 people and now you live 2 people. So, which kind of differences have you noticed, and what do you like at that time and what do you like now? Are you getting
Yeah,
my point? What I am?
both the times. That time was also very good for me because I learned so much. You know, staying with my in-laws, they taught me a lot of things. You know, My mother-in-law was very interested to teach me like about the cooking and all that, because I was married at an early age. After my 12th only I was married. So I never went to the kitchen. My mother didn't allow me to like enter the kitchen and all that. So when I went to my in-laws, and my mother-in-law was very loving lady she was, and she taught me a lot, how to make certain things and all that. So that time my father-in-law also loved me too much. And in spite of being nine family were there in my house, there was a lot of work. I used to study also, like 3 years my graduation and 2 years postgraduate. 5 years I studied with my in-laws. So anyhow, I used to take out time to study, and there was that time we didn't have any servants. That it was not a fashion to keep so many workers at home. So
Yes, yes.
each and every work we used to do ourselves. So do
Mm-hmm.
the whole work, and then make lunch or dinner, preparing ourselves, looking after the children, and studying also. Very difficult time that was, but I loved that time. Now I
Yes.
recall that time how easy it was. Like we had so many good moments also. So, but now we are left. We both are left alone here. So sometimes I miss that time. It was very good. So to
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to drive away that boring of mind, I joined this Skype. So I had what to do the whole day sitting here and there instead of wasting time. It's a good note to connect on Skype and talk to different people. So even this time is also good. I have plenty of time for me time. I would say for me time. Yeah.
Yes,
I want to
yes.
I want to oil my hair. I want to do massage on my face. So that time I couldn't do anything because I didn't have time and it's for me also. But now I have
Mm-hmm.
plenty of time. I can read also. But that time in those years I would say I didn't have time to read also. I could only read only my course books. Only my
Mm-hmm.
sorry, though educational books I would say. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
both the times are good I would say. That time and this time also. Yeah.
Yes, yes. In last month, when my mother-in-law went to Kanpur, so at that time, I thought maybe my work is decreased because two-person went to there. But no, we are here four, but I'm not, I didn't feel at that time my work is decreased and I
Yeah.
miss a lot. Because when once you live in a joint family, so that moment was totally different. Even you don't want to do something, but you do. But when you live alone, so you sometimes you become lazy, or or when our elders stay home, so we have no too much responsibility. I
Right.
assume at that time. But when my mother-in-law went to there, so I feel too much responsibility. So
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Yes, they take all the responsibilities, and the children are free from those responsibilities, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes, right. And my son also always said to me, Mama, please play with me. Mama, you always work. Mama, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when they come back, then he started playing with them. He don't even want to come with me. He always stay in that room. He fun with them. He watch
Yes.
TV with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens. Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ma'am. So it was
Yes.
really very amazing conversation, and thank you so
Yes.
much for giving me your valuable time.